Hey guys, make sure to stay till the end. We'll talk about common mistake people make when replacing fuses, relays that can cost you quite a bit of money, guys, and waste of time as well. Stay with us, we'll explain what we're talking about. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair, guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a BMW 5 Series Generation E60 E61. If you have a problem, guys, where the rear view camera does not work, stay with us, we'll explain what you need to check. Three things actually that you need to check, and some fuses as well. First start with the fuses, then continue with the next thing, that way you do not waste money and time on parts and diagnostics that you don't need. We will explain about that. We will also talk where you can buy cheap parts, tools, cameras at a really good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste your money, and why it's important to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. So before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us, guys. If you have BMW E60 E61, that Generation 5 series, we'll be making a video about every possible fuse and relay. Why? To save you time and money. Let's say you're in the middle of nowhere, your fuel pump fuse blows out. What do you need to do? Okay, it takes forever to find where it's located. It's so complicated, you may have even multiple fuses, and all you have to do, come to our channel, search for it, and you'll be able to find that video, watch it, and in less than 2 minutes you replace the fuses, you're back on the road. Something else, guys, every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make, guys, at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you guys how to fix pretty much anything, engines, transmissions. Why we do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you money, guys. We have more than 11,000 videos on our channels that can save you quite a bit of money. Now, if you guys need to buy parts, tools for your BMW or any car, we'll share the link in the description of the video below where you can get them from at a really good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste your money. And if you need to buy cheap fuses, relays, anything for your BMW, links will be shared as well. So let's continue now. So, if the rear view camera does not work, guys, we'll demonstrate on 2008 BMW 5 Series right here. Practically, you do not have a dedicated fuse just for the camera only. That generation does not have a fuse for the camera only. But now, here, guys, okay, what you can check. Actually, there are fuses, okay, for the trunk. So if you open, guys, okay, the trunk right here, on the inside you have one cover. Remove that cover here, guys, and under that cover you're going to have a fuse box. That fuse box will look like this one here, okay, for the pre-facelifted models, facelifted here. So practically the facelifted, I think, will be the only one that might have the camera, but we will explain about both just in case. Fuses that you may need to check, guys, will be fuse number. Okay, before we continue, let's quickly, guys, explain why it's super important to test fuses and relays. So it is super important, guys, to always test fuses and relays, and something else as well, common mistakes people make. Sometimes you may think that a fuse is good, or you cannot actually see if the fuse is clearly burned, and in that case, guys, you may put the fuse back together, and you may end up spending money and time on parts you don't need, and all we had to do is just test the fuse. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below how to test the fuse. It takes only a few seconds to find out for sure if it's good or bad. The same thing for relays, guys, okay. Some of those could be really expensive on cars, so we'll put a link in the description of the video below how you can test relays. And for some certain fuses, guys, it's important to disconnect the car battery when removing them, otherwise you can burn the electronics. And for instance, working on airbags, fuses, or anything like that, you need to wait at least 1 hour after disconnecting the car battery. And if you're not qualified and certified to work on airbag system, I will never recommend to do that, guys. But when disconnecting the car battery, guys, okay, common mistake people make, it's important to know which battery terminal you reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can burn electronics modules. How we know about that? We burn before the traction control module on BMW that cost us $2,000, guys. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below which battery terminal to disconnect first. Check it out for your convenience. The fuses, guys, you have the numbers underneath. You can see right here. That makes it really convenient to see which fuse you need to check. The first fuse that you need to check is fuse number 53 right here, 55 right here, and fuse number 76, guys, right here. For the facelifted version, that will be, okay, right here, 55, no, 53, 55, and 76 right here. Now, other things that can cause the camera not to work, guys, okay, could be the wires where they go from the trunk to the car body. Sometimes from opening and closing the trunk too many times, it can pinch a wire, or it could be build-up corrosion. Okay, if you are in more like wet snow climate, okay, corrosion can build on the connector or the camera itself went bad. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.